positive talk. Next, we have Geeta R, a health coordinator, talking about how to plan yourself when you have Parkinson's disease.
Hello, dopamines. I mean it. Hello, dopamines. Good afternoon. I think my topic is how to plan yourself. In contrary, Parkinson had a plan for me. When I was diagnosed, I had Parkinson. It did not come as a shock. Oh, I thought I had already some problem, hypothyroidism and some lymphatic drainage problem. I thought that's why I had a myth, because we have something bigger, nothing won't come. That myth was broken. I accepted because someday in the 2020 December I was diagnosed. 2014 I lost my husband. That DABDA, like denial, anger, bargaining, depression and acceptance. So in the depression stage I took 5 years. I used to go to work and be at home at nothing, simply sitting like that, not even watching TV. So it was that depression I took 5 years. Later, that is a different story. Let me come to this Parkinson. Why I say Parkinson had a plan for me, because life is to be understood from backwards, but life should be lived forward. So I have a story to tell about me. I do not know whether it will be interesting for you or not. I am a person who is always very fast. I do everything in haste. I cannot do anything slowly at all. And even when I eat, my colleagues used to say, "Why are you eating so fast?" As though somebody is going to grab from you. It was my habit. Even now I have that. But Parkinson, they used to say it slows down. But for me, I think it is not slowing. Still this persists. Dopamine is the pleasure hormone which is responsible for our body movement, speech, cognition, memory, awakening, alert, creativity. For me, it is a sleep disturbance. That is a challenge for me. But what is that? Being awake is I don't see as a problem, because I always enjoy being awake. But I came to understand for dopamine, I should preserve means I should sleep. So this is the challenge for me, not the Parkinson, but the sleep. It is not after Parkinson I had a sleep disturbance, even before. About the diagnosis, I would like to say, some years back, very, very long back, I do not know, it may be 10 years back or even more than that, I was having loss of smell. But strong smell I could have it. But that did not bother me at all. Later, when I was diagnosed in JIPMA in 2020, 28th December, I was called a COVID barrier. I am a medical professional, public health nurse, and I was very proud that I was a COVID barrier. So what happened when I was diagnosed this? Sorry to going away. 1 minute. Because I was excited, too much excited, I think I should slow down. That's what in haste I make. After I was diagnosed, it did not slow me. Sleep disturbance was not, I can't call it a sleep disturbance. I thought after when it was diagnosed in 2020, 21st June 30, I retired from job. So for those 6 months, I was fully engaged before retirement. After retirement too, I am in a trade union movement. I was in Pondicherry. So I was busy for 1 year. My son was here in Bangalore. So only once or twice in a year I used to visit him. So that 21 fully I was engaged. 22, as he said, after I got this diagnosis, in 22 I got, March 8th, I got the top 10 Women of Pondicherry Award. Then in April 30th, from Hyderabad, I got the Inspirational Women Award. Last year I got for Lifetime Achievement Award for Women in Government Service. I am a challenge to Parkinson. It does not slow me down. when it slows me down, because when I sit at home doing nothing, there I will be. But when I am outside, I will be very much active. You can call me also as hyperactive. So I thought, as I said, Parkinson has come to discipline me. Everyone will tell me you are very hyperactive, you are very dynamic. But adapting to a complex, long-standing disease, you have to adapt quickly. That is it may be dynamic, but it is a very complex one. So for adaptation, how I engage myself. It was first when doctor. She was not a neurosurgeon, neuromedicine, but she was a general medicine doctor. She diagnosed. When there are so many diseases like myocardial infarction, AIDS, it is a complex one, but very easy to diagnose. Likewise, she diagnosed. But I had, how come within 5 minutes she diagnosed me, but she did the test and all. I was surprised. It was not a shock. I was surprised. How could she say like that? Then went to JIPMA. It was diagnosed properly. Then there too I did not believe. Then I came to NIMHANS. So I accepted. It was not, is it so easy to diagnose Parkinson? Yes, it was easy. Then how I overcame. Normally I used to speak very fast, not slow at all. Then, so that I could not differentiate the changes. But my sister saw the changes. Today when she is in Madurai, she went for tour. I asked her, see, I am going to speak in the meeting today. Actually I thought of putting PowerPoints and mind map. So that, because already you are all scholar, everyone knows about what is what, then why should I repeat the same thing? Why don't we share my experience so that it will understand? And I asked her, how did you find that there a subtle difference was there? I could not find. Even the doctor from Apollo, Dr. Vijay Shankar, friend of Dr. L.K. Prasad, he asked, how did you so early found out? She told, you had a slight, when you are walking gait, that was the difference. You often told you skidded from Activa Honda, and you were giving reasons that it was because of bike. I even thought like that only. So she saw the subtle changes. She asked me to go and she accompanied me. So that way I was diagnosed. Later, I see this, after diagnosing with Parkinsonism, it gave me scope to learn so many things. I started learning Kannada. I was already reading French. Again, I am continuing that. I was not in, I'm not computer savvy. So I went in Control Institute. I learned the computer basics. I understand. Yesterday I enrolled for advanced Excel and for business communication I enrolled. So what happens, my son used to say, not because of Parkinson, everyone after 60, they should live not the usual life which we lived before. It should be different. So this gave me an opportunity, change of place, change of environment, change of climate, everything. It gave me an opportunity. I should be very thankful and have a gratitude for my condition, because it came as an unwelcome guest, but I befriended it. So I am not alone. We will say, in a Parkinson community, you are not alone. We are all there. But at home, we will be alone. But they used to say, up to our house, the gate, relations will come. Up to symmetry, sun will come. After that, no one will come. I think, as long as I am there, Parkinson will be there. As long as I am not there, Parkinson will not be there. So why to fear? Let me have it by the side. Don't go before me, I may not follow you. Don't come back behind me, I may not lead. Be with me. So I am having it like that. So that way, it is not for flattery I am telling. It's really, I feel that and I feel happy with being Parkinson's. And what I did, how to overcome, because I noted my handwriting everyone will used to appreciate me for my long handwriting, slanting. It will be very easy to read. But now what happens, even taking notes, what you call microscope, very slow. So what I did, I took a 2-rule note and started writing in left hand. So again it came. Then the kicking off with medicine was not only with movement. I found myself, and I started, whenever the kicking starts, I started writing. So it helped me. And it gave me a lot of scope to learn yoga, lot of scope to meditation, and I also suggest learning miming. So when we learn miming, that masking of the face will not be there. So frowning, So for Bharatanatyam, so keep trying. So Parkinson gives us lot of scope to learn so many things which we would not have chosen for that. So it is a very good opportunity. It gives us not like any other thing. It gives a great opportunity, and I'm very thankful for my condition, because had I not have it, I would not have been here. So I'm a medical person. Only when I was studying in Madras Medical College, in a specialty paper, I had a question. What is body you will find in that nuances? It is Lewis. That is 1 mark answer I got. And how to care for the patient suffering with Parkinson. That knowledge only I would have had. But today when I was here, I am very proud that my friend has brought me here, and I will walk with my life with pride, and I think I will be a source of hope and knowledge for my fellow who are elder to me, seniors, my senior friends with Parkinson, and my friends who are newer to come, because in the Dr. Prashant clinic I saw it is the second largest disease. So many 100 million within the 10 years there will be these many friends will be there. So let us all join together in that. I would like to say, accepting, you have to accept the condition is not that easy. When doctor told you should don't say suffering, it is a positive attitude, and I think I took a right way. There is actually temptation time to ignore and fight battles, struggle with things that you could not have done before. Sometimes we ignore, we deny stage. What happens? You don't take care. So you have to pass that stage, denial stage. Adapting to oneself is a dynamic process. Recognize the symptoms early. Be an advocate for yourself and your loved ones. Life can only be understood backwards. And for this topic, I would like to say, first I gave my topic, Twist with Destiny. That was Nehru's famous thing. But now, after hearing everyone say, my unwelcome guest who became my friend. And what changes that's brought me? I am a person very active, but I am not a person who will sit and work. I will not refer anything. Only by sitting and working, desk work I will learn. After I got this, I had a habit of writing lot of notes I used to take, and I learnt mind mapping. I engage myself with 5 a.m. club. That club will start by 5 o'clock in the morning up to 5:30. From 6 o'clock, I have built. There is a yoga. I will give that a very useful yoga therapist. And for one day means upper part of the body, Tuesday lower part of the body, Wednesday core, like that he has a systematic thing. So I joined that. Apart from that, there is Infinity Karthik, that's an app, the advanced mind mapping. So those all help me to engage myself all the time and to be active. For even 5 minutes I cannot be without working. So I would try to explore myself, and I think I read the book which doctor gave me several days before, Dr. Prashant, this book called as Destination Unknown, My Journey with Parkinson's. After reading this, when I read, from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the night I read, yesterday night. This gave me an inspiration to write about, as the topic I said, no, I want, next Parkinson's Day, I will come with my book. Everyone will say, each birthday, why you want to celebrate? Because your life is going on. So only if you are going to live for 70 years, means 60th second birthday represents me that only 8 years more. No, I am living every day. I am not dying every day. My dopamine would have died, but whatever dopamine is making me alive. So I see that there are 3 components: maximize, protect, and supplement. Maximize, only you can do whatever is available, dopamine. You can maximize it by doing exercises. It can be, those schedule you will know. So you have to maximize whatever dopamine is available. You have to protect whatever dopamine is available, how to protect it? By proper nutrition, by proper meditation, positive thinking, and socialization. Be in a group, go to doctor regularly, follow whatever he says, believe in the doctor, believe in the treatment, take the medicine, pray for the cure. That is the protection. For supplement, meetings like this, I feel this fully loaded dopamine. This meeting was fully loaded. I think afternoon I may not need my afternoon dosage, I think. So those are the dopamines. Because what is life after all? It's a movement. So we all can proudly say we are having life because we are moving, moving more than anybody else. So life is movement and we are living. Don't say we are dying. Dopamine would have 70 to 80% of the dopamine we had lost when we are diagnosed. The symptoms may arise, but whatever 20% is still making us alive. We have survived COVID. I have survived my mentor. I have survived my husband. I have survived my father. So I can survive this also, along with my friend. As long as I am there, my friend will be there. I want to add life to years and not years to life. With this, I would like to thank you and would like to be, I would like to extend your friendship along with my friend Parkinson's. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for sharing your valuable experience. Is anybody?
Any questions you can ask? I had a lot to say, but I think I was too emotional. You have to pardon me for that.
Okay, we have the author of the book Destination Unknown here, Rajiv K. Gupta. So can you please stand up?
Fully, sir.
A round of applause to all these people who are very inspirational. Moving on, we have a talk.
Any questions to me? You can ask. And I have many success stories which if I tell everything it would be like flattery. So rest, if we have the groups we can share, or else I can bring one video book also on that.
Just want to say, ma'am, it was truly inspirational what you said. I think one thing I want to tell is you need to stay active. Like what you say, pursue all your passion, pursue your dreams, pursue your hobbies. So what all you have said is absolutely amazing, ma'am. What I would say is you're not dopaminite, you're a dynamite.
Thank you for the compliment, sir.
One good thing about Parkinson is that before Parkinson, definitely we guys don't do any work at kitchen. So मने ಕೆಲಸ ಬಾರ್ದೇರೋ ನಾಗಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು घर के किसी काम के लायक नहीं हो. After Parkinson, I started putting clothes into dry and put vessels into their places and make tea. मने ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋರಾಗಿದ್ವಿ ಇವಾಗ. घर के किसी काम के लिए लायक है हम.
So you are not alone, sir. Even I don't cook. Now I am cooking. Yeah, I am the person who, because always I am outside. No, now only I started cooking when I came to Bangalore.
Thanks to Parkinson, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋರಾಗಿದ್ವಿ ಇವಾಗ.
Thank you, Dr. Prashant. Thank you, Dr. Vijay Shankar, who introduced him to you. Thank you, Dr. Rupesh Kumar, who introduced Dr. Vijay Shankar. And thank you, Parkinson, for introducing everybody to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Just to endorse what he was saying, doing small tasks at home, it really helps. In my case also, I experienced just making a cup of tea, just, folding the clothes, making your own bed and all that. It really helps. Just as an input, it really helps me also. I also do that. Thank you so much.
I welcome Dr. Pratima Kadiyala from Tirupati. She'll be talking on women and young onset Parkinson's disease. Sorry.
Should I start or is there a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. I'm Dr. Pratima. I wear two hats. I'm a doctor and as well as a patient. I just turned 44 yesterday. So I was diagnosed when I was 38. So this is my year 6 of young onset Parkinson's disease. So I'm going to talk about women and BioPD. So I'll be giving some advice to patients and giving some advice to the doctors as well, because they have to know the patient's perspective as well. So moving on, So why women? We know about the statistics. The prevalence of PD in India is around 15 to 43 per 1 lakh. That's a rough estimate. Now if you take around, if you see everybody under 50 years, like juvenile